Right, now I'm going to talk to you about an egg that's not your typical egg. What on earth am I talking about? A vegan egg. What is a vegan egg if it doesn't come from chickens? Let's find that out from our next guest whose business is vegan eggs. It apparently tastes just like an egg. It cooks like an egg, whether it's an omelette or a frittata. Kartik, welcome. Kartik founded EVO Foods with vegan eggs. But first up, can you explain this entire concept to us? What on earth is an egg if it doesn't come from a chicken?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Nayandara, for having me here. EVO is right now one of its kind company in India, which is using our indigenous crops, the crops we have been having since thousands of years, mung beans, chickpeas, and peas. And we are using our proprietary technology to transform these ingredients to an egg. So basically, all of the benefits of an egg without all of its bad, like cholesterol, antibiotics, and fats as well. So it's the concept of alternative protein is growing rapidly all across the world. You must have been hearing a lot about Beyond Meat, Impossible Foods in the US, and they are doing a fabulous job in the meat category. But what you are seeing in the egg category is not enough innovation is happening all across the world. And as an Indian company, we can leverage the huge crop biodiversity we have here, more than 62,000 plus varieties of chickpeas, mung beans, legumes, and whatnot. So we can leverage this and create products not only for the Indian market, but also for the global market. So that's our vision at EVO.
But does your egg cook like an egg?
No, absolutely not. So as you might already know, the egg that we use right now, we don't use the eggshells, right? So we use the liquid inside. And that's what we did. So it will come in a bottle. So it will come in 500 ml as well as 1 liter bottles. And you can just pour it in a pan and make your favorite recipes such as omelettes, scrambles, frittatas, and countless others.
And what's the pricing like?
We are probably one of the very first companies in the whole world to have reached price parity with any kind of an animal protein category. So right now, the price for premium eggs in India are somewhere around 250 rupees a dozen, and we are also in that price range. And the reason why is we are still at a pilot stage. So when we scale up, we can reduce that price tag by up to half. So probably by next year, you will definitely see us reducing our prices and become price comparable with another category of premium eggs in India. But we are already on price parity with multiple egg categories all around the world, including the US.
Now your product, has it been authorized? Has it been standardized? What kind of approvals from regulators have you received, whether it's in India or overseas?
So there are a lot of companies which do use legume proteins to create meat alternatives. We created this blend because we believe that you should get that nutrition as well through an alternative. We don't believe that you should only get taste and price and convenience through an alternative, but also you should get nutrition. And that's why we looked at different alternatives we can use. So we selected mung beans, chickpeas, and peas to formulate this recipe. And we use it in a way that we maximize the protein content and we also maximize the micronutrient content. So you are getting your vitamin D, you're getting your vitamin A, and you are getting your branch chain amino acids all in one go. It's the healthiest breakfast option out there. And right now we are at a pilot stage. We are producing it in small quantities as of now. We are going into the market through restaurants because my co-founder's background is into hospitality space. So we are partnered with more than 55 plus restaurants as of now, and we'll soon begin to roll out in tier 1 cities in India, Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore. And once we get momentum into the market and once we get that market feedback, we'll improve the product and then we will launch into the international markets. But for sure, this is something which can be scaled internationally.
Now you said how your product can also be used for omelettes. So what's the texture like? Is it basically a whisked egg? Is that the texture which you then bottle?
So it's a liquid. You can just pour it in a pan, and it has a consistency of a shake right now. And we are trying to bring the consistency down to the liquid egg we can get after beating it into a bowl or something.
Well, there you go. Egg in a bottle, and the egg didn't even come from a chicken. It is 100% vegan. Thanks a lot, Kartik, for joining us on Startup Central. With that, ladies and gentlemen, completely out of time. Many thanks for tuning in.